Watching Star Trek the Motion Picture as I get ready to open the box for Mega Bloks Klingon D-7 Battlecruiser from the original series. Now the box itself is pretty cool, revealing a core inside the window there. Beveled edges, that is not cheap, I'm sure. On the rear it shows future sets including City on the Edge of Forever, Klingon versus crew fight and engineering from Day of the Dove, transporter room with some mirror themed action going on, and a very large bridge set, which includes a little bitty nomad, if you can see there. Inside the box itself, the instructions are plain enough, as you can see. However, there is a problem that I noticed pretty quickly. The detail on the depictions is not as good as I would like. For example, there are some translucent green pieces along with some gray pieces that are the exact same shape and size. However, when you look at the depiction on the page, you almost can't tell them apart at all. I had to go back and disassemble part of the ship so that I could find the place where the actual green piece is supposed to go. That was very confusing. The bags themselves are easy to open. Just a simple tear is all you need. They are not numbered in any way whatsoever, not even designated for something like engines or the secondary hull, whatever you want to call it. Which leads you to a big pile of gray plates and bricks all over the place. And with 351 pieces, that's a whole lot of Mega Bloks. So here's Commander Kor. You might remember him as the governor, if you will, of Organia, sent by the Klingon Empire in the episode Errand of Mercy. And here's what he looked like on the show talking to Captain Kirk. Considering the size of the Mega Blok figure, it's not a bad likeness. I can certainly see John Calicos in there. Comes with a little disruptor as well as a stand. The base is pretty easy to assemble, he says. The stand for the figure will go right there. Stand for the banner goes there. And then the nameplate goes there. Flagpole is also easy. Long post. And then this piece goes there. And the Klingon banner. The whole thing fits right there, just like that. And then Kor, of course, will go on the stand, put the disruptor in his hand. One thing I've noticed about Mega Bloks minifigures versus Creo and Lego minifigures, the Creo and Mega Bloks minifigures are very articulated. Now, that sounds nice, but when you're trying to play with them or get them fit into a specific place, that extra articulation makes it kind of difficult for them to get where they need to be. This goes inside the circular bit there, and it actually helps rotate. And a couple more plates, and then these clear posts go into place there, and that's where the base of the secondary hull of the Klingon Battlecruiser will fit. The stand is done. Here's a look at a bit of the internal mechanics, if you will, of the ship. A bunch of plates stacked together, obviously. A few specialized pieces to give the curvature to the command area. One nice thing about the Mega Bloks set, the stickers, the decals, if you will, already on there. No stickers to apply for yourself. Sometimes I like to apply them myself, and then sometimes I would rather not take the chance of messing it up. As you can see, the instructions have a lot of dots to help you line up the plates to where you're supposed to put them. So I got this wing on the secondary hull here just about done. And all I need to do is put these few plates here, corresponding to the dots in the instructions. And that's that. There it is, as it appeared in the 3rd season episode Elan of Troyes. And here it is, all finished. Not a bad screen representation as far as block sets go. Looks very nice. Includes green translucent beams to represent the disruptors, as seen in the episode. And now let's just put it on the stand, see how it does. Have to admit I'm a bit concerned about the stand because of the 4 clear pegs, pylons, however you want to put it. Doesn't seem like it should hold it, but let's find out. Okay. There we go. It holds it. The stand does rotate, which is pretty neat. Bit wobbly, but still looks okay. Let's compare it to some other Klingon Battlecruiser brick sets that came out recently. Specifically, Creo. Creo had the rights to Star Trek building sets a couple of years ago with the release of Star Trek Into Darkness. One of the first ones they put out was this smaller set, representative of either the Katinga as seen in the feature films or the D-7 as seen in the original series. Very basic, very plain, but it does have a cool base. When you squeeze the points of the Starfleet Delta shape, it lights up. Pretty smart. The other one is a Klingon Battlecruiser itself. As you can see, nice and big. Includes firing disruptors or missiles, or however you want to put it, on the wings, on the nacelles there. Came with some Klingons. Klingons as seen in Into Darkness with their helmets and the batleths. There's some seating inside the Battlecruiser. This is not the ship that was seen in Star Trek Into Darkness. The ship from the movie was a D-4 bird of prey, which is that ship there. But and there is a building block set of that D-4 bird of prey. This, however, is a Battlecruiser that came paired with an Enterprise set, sold exclusively at Toys R Us for a time. It doesn't have the nice, graceful shape. As you can see, the wings on it are very straight. No real curve to it, unlike what we get with the Mega Bloks. So the Mega Bloks has a very nice bend to the nacelles and the wings that this ship does not have. However, this ship does have something else. It lights up. In case you're wondering where they got the design for this ship, it is, of course, basically a Klingon D-7 as seen in the original series, but it was also briefly seen in the 2009 Star Trek film in the Kobayashi Maru test. There it is. Just before it was simulated destroyed by then Cadet Kirk. And that's a brief history, if you will, of Klingon Battlecruisers as far as building block sets go. As far as looks go, I'm definitely going to give the edge to Mega Bloks. Thank you very much.